Hello aspirants and welcome again to Legacy AS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing about the successful testing of Agni-3. Now, this is an intermediate range ballistic missile and of course it is of nuclear capability which has been tested successfully and all the parameters of it has been validated. Now the question is this any new model of the Agni series of missile? Absolutely not. This is an older version anyhow. We already have Agni 4, Agni 5 as well. So the question is as to why was there a need to test Agni 3 missile? We will see the answer to that as well. We'll understand what are the capabilities of this Agni 3 missile. We will also have a look at the Agni missile series and other missile names of India's defense system and much more in this video. So let us get started. So what's the news all about? News is about the successful testing of Agni-3 missile, which is what? Which is nuclear capable missile. Right now, nuclear capability basically at the tip that you see is the basically the weapon head that will be there. Now the technology is almost the same. So at the tip you can have a nuclear weapon or a non-nuclear weapon as well. So same machinery, same missile can also be with slight modifications, of course, can be used for nuclear capabilities as well. So our Agni missile is a nuclear capable missile and it is intermediate ballistic missile. Intermediate range ballistic missile is what it is. Then, so the test, remember the test was conducted from Chandipur, Odisha. This has been asked previously by UPSC, not in regard to testing, but the place holds importance because a lot of tests are conducted from Chandipur district in Odisha, and Chandipur was the answer when they talked about the seashore wherein it keeps on receding in a day to 3 to 4 times. So these test places for India's defense system becomes important for your examination. Now this launch was carried out under the Strategic Forces Command. Right. Now let us look at the Agni-3 missile. So what is Agni-3 missile? It is a part of India's Agni series. So in Agni we have Agni 2, 3, 4 and 5 as I mentioned. It is the intermediate ballistic missile. That means the range that it will fire up to is of intermediary range. It is designed for nuclear deterrence. Because it is nuclear capable, so it will provide nuclear deterrence against the enemies, and of course developed under DRDO, our own DRDO's integrated guided missile development program, a very important program. All the Agni missiles are developed under this program only. Now let us have the look at the technical features of the missile. So if you look at the type, as we have discussed, it is intermediate range ballistic missile. What is this range? The range is about approximately 3000 to 3500 kilometers, right? Then the payload, of course, it is nuclear capable. As I said, stages, it is a 2-stage missile. Now, why do we need 2-stage and how does this 2-stage work? We will see that as well. The use of fuel inside is of solid fuel. Launch platform, that means from where can it be launched? So it can be launched from road or rail mobile launchers. That means that launchers can be moving from one place to another. That's not a problem. It can still be launched. So that is quite significant. So because it can be moved from one place to another, it will also be having more stealth capability because you are not fixed at one place, right? You can move it from one place to another, which gives it good maneuverability as well. Now let us look at how the missile works. So as it was mentioned that it is a 2-stage missile. It works based on 2 stage. So what does the first stage do? Ignites and provides initial boost. So this missile is there, it is being launched. So first stage will provide the initial boost. It will take it vertically upwards. Then after that, what will happen is the second stage will carry it to the required trajectory, right? Then the second stage that will be there. So wherever it wants to go, here, here or anywhere it wants to go, the second stage will provide that thrust plus the angle or the direction to the missile will be given by the second stage. That is how it works. Because of, if there was only one stage, the direction would become slightly difficult. That is why two stages, which provides its stability in flight, higher accuracy and reliable long distance targeting. Then what are the, let us understand the role of the Strategic Forces Command. So now if you talk about, this was tested under the Strategic Forces Command. Now Agni-3 allows India strike strategic targets deep inside adversary territory. Of course, when it is a long range ballistic missile, it will be deeper inside the territory. Intermediate is also 3 to 3,000 kilometers. So you can see a lot of countries, all of our neighbors come under its radius. I hope that's clear. And it strengthens India's second strike capability. See, India does have a no first use policy when it comes to nuclear weapon. That is what has been documented. But at times it has been hinted that, we cannot be waiting for the enemy to attack us first. But anyway, India maintains the no first use policy, in the sense that India will not on its own first use a nuclear weapon. But at the same time, you should not provoke India, because we are nuclear capable. It maintains credible minimum deterrence. Of course, it will deter the enemy, enhances the nuclear triad delivery reliability with respect to land-based part. Now, what is this nuclear triad? Nuclear triad, you have the skies, you have the land, you have the sea, basically. Now, when a country is able to launch nuclear weapons, not any weapon, nuclear weapons from all these three different platforms, the land platform, the sea, that is the water platform, and the sky, that is the air platform, then you are said to have completed the nuclear triad. So as you can see, land capabilities, air capabilities, and sea capabilities. So this helps India's nuclear triad with respect to the land capabilities. Now the question is, why to test the old missiles? Right, of course, why to test the old missile? See, the old missiles, of course, would have been previously tested, but every now and then you need to keep on checking whether all the systems, functionality, this, that, everything is intact or not, as a result of which, even if the newer variants are there, you will still periodically test. That will ensure system reliability, operational readiness of our personnels, right, crew training and validation of the things. At the same time, of course, it demonstrates, it's the demonstration, showcasing of our power as well, sustained deterrence posture, long-term serviceability of missile systems. It showcases the fact that our missiles are up and running and are in amazing shape. Right, you can see over here the different missiles of India and the different radiuses that it basically covers from the heart of India. Right, so you had first the Prahar missile, 150 kilometers range. Then you have the BrahMos cruise missile, 300 kilometers range. These are short term that you have. Then you have Prithvi 2, then you have the Agni series that will come. So Agni 1, and then you have the other Agni series as well. Then you have, this one is Nirbhaya, then you have Agni 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if you look at Agni 5, this is the radius, this is the circle that it covers, the area that it covers. So entirety of the Asian continent easily comes under this. Its range is 5,000 plus kilometers. So that is really, really good. So India is highly capable in deterring the enemies. There is absolutely no doubt about them. Now let us look at a quick look at the Agni series. So if you talk about Agni 1, this is short range, less than 1,000. Agni 2, medium range. Then you have Agni 3, which is intermediate range, which is higher. Then Agni 4, intermediate to long range. that is 4,000 kilometers, and Agni-5, which is 5,000 plus, is basically long range in the sense that intercontinental ballistic missile, that means can go into the other continent as well. So this is our capability, which looks amazing and something to be really proud of, which helps us, safeguards us from the enemy's eyes. Thank you.